So today's question is page 58 of the Discover Graphics book, and it's still on the quadrilaterals chapter, and it is question 11, okay, which is the bandsaw. Now we're going to focus more so on part A than part B, okay, and this is just the full creation of this, okay. So there's a few bits going on. Obviously we have a rectangle, okay, so there's a couple of little rectangles popped in here, and it's all related back to quadrilaterals, okay. Take your time, give yourself room. The overall height is 180, okay? The overall width is 80. So just be careful on that one, all right? Go for this full outer shape first that we're looking for, okay? The 75, the yellow box, 75 by 180, and then we can add our bits on, okay? So we'll get in our baseline here. Pop this in then, so along our base, we're going to pick my outer point here, and that is going to be 15 wide as well for this yellow rectangle going up. From that, we're going to have our 60, and then we have an extra 5 kicking out just for that grey base portion there, okay? Now, I'm going to send this up, I'm going to create my rectangle out of this. Alright, and that is 180 tall. The whole thing, top to bottom. And our little grey portion at the bottom is 10 off the ground. Alright, so again, keeping everything nice and light first of all. The best thing to do is just do it all construction lines, and then we can kind of heavy in what we need. So what I've done is I've done my big rectangle. Got my base in here, the grey base, so I can heavy that base in now. Actually, just before you do, this 15 one, I meant to bring that up as well. Apologies, that got up too. So now I have a bit of information. Now I can heavy this grey portion in here, which has the little 5mm step out there on the right hand side. It's heavy back. That then is my grey portion at the base. I can heavy in the far left, which is here, right to the top, taking this 15 line with it right to the top, and I can heavy this across here as well. Alright, so a good little chunk of information got just from that. Now, working along the right hand side, and pop in our measurements. We got a 65. I'm going to focus on the yellow first. So it's 65 there. Alright, so from the grey here, it goes up 65, and this goes straight across. Alright, then we have the little table on top, so that cast iron table, whatever it may be. It comes out 5mm, so I'm going to bring this lightly up because it's going to be in line with this, and it goes up 5mm from there, so stepping up 5mm as well. So I can shoot that out to hit it there the whole way as well. That is my little cast iron bed there, top of it there, sitting on it. Alright, we're going to focus on the top yellow next. So it's down 55 from the top, down 55. Okay, so that's my outside right. Now this goes back at a slope, and our measurement is over here on the left, and that is 65. And we can join those two together. Now that's the bones of it there done. Only bit we're left here is with the guard and the blade, and then we have our little excuse me, our fence over here. Now, so up here we are going to go to the left from the outside. We're going to go 5mm in first, and we're just going to do this light. We're going to hover that in there light, okay? And from that 5, we're going to go over 8. And this is for that red guard that sticks down here. We're going to bring those two down vertically. Alright. And it tells us this blade is only up 5mm off it. It's going to step up 5mm. Alright, and now I can close that guard up there. And the blade is just in the center, so over there is 8 there, throw a 4 and just put a little pocket blade in there. Okay, and that's part A, the whole thing. Alright. Now, to do the fence, they're talking about part B. Oh, setting up the fence so we can cut that 50mm piece, we can cut it to 30. So what you do is, from the blade, you measure back to the fence. So that red rectangle here is the fence. So from the blade, we're going to measure back 30mm. And that's going to be 4 wide. So that fence is 4 wide. Okay, we're lightly going to bring that up. And it's 15 tall. Up that 15. Close it off. What you've done now is you've done part A and part B. And part B is to set the fence the correct distance away from the blade, so when we cut the piece we have left our 30mm. Okay, so that is page 5858 and it is question 11. Okay, which is the bandsaw.